feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Shut it down. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. What I'm not kombucha, either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's baby. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night, come alive. Ain't it sneak? Ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't it?
Watch me apartment, get it live. Try to come around, they popping your tires. Hold up. 100 round, feeling like I'm on team. Playing both sides of you. Shot on your friends. I've been going crazy, shot. I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene. She tryna go. I just been tripping out. This whole nother level shot. I got it on their toes. I put the on the road. She tryna. Oh, I got this me. She tryna show me something. I got flows for days. Ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like me, you know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that? My chose up. All in the kitchen can't get to the cold up. Nigga like they know it. Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the bed, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.
I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my GOI, that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. Like a number one fan. Don't open my mouth Let her talk to my fans, my Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands, my paper planes making a dance. Dance, I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, on fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. Spin my head right round, right round.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Outside. Watch out.
Purdy setting up that play action. Taking a shot on the first play. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Play action now. Purdy. Running quick there. They bring him to the turf. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
Outside. Yellow. Right around up.
3rd and long. Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Get set.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Start.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. He finds his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Get set. 18.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a 49er 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
18, watch out. 21. Stop.
Play action now with Purdy. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Go ahead. Yellow.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. You got Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Alpha 7. Here we go. 18, watch out. Stop.
From the red zone now. Purdy has it knocked out. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one connects. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. George Kittle, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
No touch. Hey. No touch.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And they were in our defensive meetings this week. That's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Racing down the left side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Watch out!
From the gun is Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Get set! Get set! 21!
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Purdy throwing here. Got it up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A big play, and that's him 17 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
First down, Purdy to throw. He's got to push one deep down the right. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Mooney knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And before he can reach the 1st, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And short.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st down, Eagles.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hurts now from the gun. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles make it a 1-point game. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. As this play ends, we see someone in some discomfort out there. Oh, that's the tight end, Dallas Goedert, who they're coming out to look at. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. Fits it through the middle. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 30-yard gain run, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Go ahead. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Up. On the counter, McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
21.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of 1. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone.
Get set. 18, what's up?
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes the hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
This time it's a passing play. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Toss play to Barkley. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, a run with Barkley. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. That play straight ahead. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Barkley trying this up the gut, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
It's on 1st down. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers we talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. So that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set, get set. Yellow.
Purdy looking to throw. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Outside. 18! Here we go, boys.
They're going to throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
All the way inside. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a 49er first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Outside. What do you see? Watch out. Here we go, here we go. Yellow.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He dodged the tackle. And he's down to almost... No, actually going to give him the 30 here. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Throwing deep here for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Now a timeout for an injured player. That's Christian McCaffrey being attended to. Hopefully with his history, this is something minor. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Get set. Yellow. What do you see? Watch out. Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Moody knocks it through. And 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. They're going to take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. It's the Eagles, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They go to Barkley again. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set. All right, rise up. 21. Yellow. Stop.
Looking out of the gun, it's Purdy. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Outside. 18. Yellow.
First down throw by Purdy. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Purdy on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. It's everything he has under this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
18. Watch out. Yeah, you. Yellow. Up.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy connects on the crosser. It's inside the 10. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Kid, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Eagles 17. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. On first down, Hurts. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Brought in. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This a 54-yarder.
54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Rolling out to his left. Cut out left. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Up down by Fred Warner. Goes to the hurry up here.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is third down.
And the gun on third down. Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. On fourth down, Hurts. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Get set. 18, watch out!
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. We saw that running lane pretty early. You could tell a quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively with a group that has this much speed and athleticism. You're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once he touched the second level.
To kick it away. Here's Moody. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. A lot of space ahead. On the move, past the 40. Running down the left side. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles make it an 11-point ball game.
38, Eagles 27. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. And he put everything he's got behind it. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down. He just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
11, get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Purdy setting up that play action. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Get set, get set. Final rounds up.
To the air again. Purdy. Trying for the deep ball. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's second down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out.
Air it out on third. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
118, watch out.
Purdy throwing here on first. Completed over the middle. Look up crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Offense to the line, second down.
Get set, get set. Final round up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They're going to run. Gorindo. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Get set, get set.
Purdy on the play action. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
Outside, yellow. 118, watch out. Yellow.
And the gun is Purdy. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 3-possession game. Isaac Gorindo with the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 18.
Eagles 27. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
about to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
63.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Flush out out to his left. He's running for it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Hurts on 1st down. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he's going to get in there for 2. The lead shrinks to 10.
Eagles.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. In on the grab. Here's Garindo. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Yellow.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Look at that power. Deep left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. We get it at the 9. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Go play action. Here's Hurts. On and quick, and they bring it down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Hurts now from the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18! 18, hot. Up.
Galindo on the toss. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Outside. 18! 18, hot. Stop.
Off the play fake, Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Get set. Here we go. 18! Watch out!
On the give, it's Galindo. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Outside.
Go to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Third and goal, Purdy. Dialing up a receiver screen. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. On is Moody for the extra point. He connects on the extra point try. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
52, Eagles 35. Jake Moody taking on for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
First down throwing for Hurts. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We've got second down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. Runs around him. He's got space. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a give to Guerrero. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Big.
defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Dragon 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
3rd and long for him here. Ayuk makes the catch. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
This goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Set up. Bravo 80.
Now it's Jones off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
And the fair catch is made just about a yard or two short of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts looking to throw. Catch made. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offensive line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throws caught. And he stopped calling at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Throwing here, Hurts. Finds a man, right side. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. All set now. 1st and 10. It's Hurts once again. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 10.
Eagles 42. Jake Elliott.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Gorindo. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Let's go. 19, 18.
They give up the middle to Ford. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. It's inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Check. Go.
Omax got it. Look at the power. And he gets a one as we come up to the 2-minute warning. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Jones running sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
Eagles 42. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Go Silver, ready?
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Great, set.
Air it out on third. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
Eagles first down. First and 10.
And again, here's Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, Eagles.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Throwing this one back. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. Just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been